I have one big disagreement, and that's how you've been kind of treating Asmongold. Now,
Uh-oh.
hear me out. Hear me out. I agree that Asmongold is a dumbass. He is the dumbass Roach King, and you are right to ream him apart, but he's a golden opportunity. He has fallen in his way to becoming the #1 political streamer, and it's not to like to tear him down because he's susceptible to you. You could talk to him. You could convince him because like Asmongold, he doesn't give good political takes, but he has this white trash wisdom, these little nuggets that people appreciate where he there's this one video where like some guy says like, I wish I could be like you. I wish I could live a life of a degenerate and play video games all day. And he says, no, my life is awful. You just wish you can make more time for yourself, enjoy your things, and then go live a real life. Don't be me. I live a miserable life. And the fact that like he doesn't move in a mansion, he lives the life that most white American men wish they could have today, which is sitting around in a room, getting a constant dopamine fix of video games, movies, and videos, and getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars so they can just always have a taco if they go out to fast food. That is the new American dream. It's not to be Brad Pitt. It's to be Asmongold and make millions of dollars sitting around with a constant fix of dopamine. That means that if you can fill that dopamine, that you could shift his opinion. You could talk to him. Like you don't think you could connect? You don't think that like you could meet with him on Kick? Is that not impossible?
I'm not 100% disagreeing with you. I think one big issue you're having right now is the only other big political commentator on Twitch was Hassan, and so Asmongold seems good in comparison, but the bar is in hell right now, okay? So I agree that Asmongold doesn't say every single thing that would be the most insane stuff to say. I do agree with that. I would never say that Asmongold is a full-on Nazi. Like, he's not like far crazy, right? He's just very much bought into kind of the MAGA camp, and he stakes out very micro disagreements at points. The issue that I have, I guess, when it comes to engaging with somebody like him is that we had a lot of opportunities in the past to talk that he didn't seem interested in. And if I infinitely extend this charity to interpreting the things that he says, I don't want any of the whatever credibility I have online when it comes to political information. I don't want to extend that and use that to make excuses.
Okay. I gotta dig in a little bit there because that's another issue I have. Like I love your content, but like sometimes you go to edgy bro, and the problem is when you go edgy bro, it's funny. I enjoy it. I love edgy stuff, but that means like all the hours you put into Israel, Palestine, all the hours of research, all the shit you do that Hassan doesn't. It doesn't matter. They can just throw it away. They can dismiss you easily. That's like kind of an issue. You run into. I've seen throughout the content.
And so some people don't like the fact that I'm edgy. Who is a non-edgy center-left content creator that anybody has even heard of in the streaming space?
Hey, the Midas Touch is rising. The Pondering Politics. They are milquetoast and lame.
Yeah, so Midas Touch is very, very, very new. But in the streaming space, like, there's a certain type of demeanor and attitude. Like, as much as people might not like it, me, Vosh, Hassan, Asmongold have a very similar-ish, like, debate bro, edgy demeanor, right? Vosh is perma banned from Twitch for talking about nuking Israel. Hassan has made comments about brave Mujahideen soldiers fucking the eye socket of a sitting U.S., I think, congressman or senator. I don't remember, Crenshaw. And then, you've got Asmongold, who's made unlimited edgy comments recently about, wearing a Pokemon trainer's outfit to go and watch illegal immigrants getting deported. The only difference when people say that they don't like you because they're edgy, what they're really saying is, I don't think you have all of the political majority of power right now, so I don't like what you're saying that's edgy. Because when you have all the political power, you can say whatever edgy thing you want. So I don't know if me making edgy statements or not helps somebody dismiss me. I know that they might point to that, but for Asmongold, there were times before I had made any crazy edgy statements. There was the perfect opportunity for us to chat. I think he was banned from Twitch for, it was either 1 day or 3 days or a week or something. And he completely went radio silent despite kind of being in contact with DMs. I think that's intentional. I think the avoidance of the conversation is intentional. And I think sometimes people get a little bit, I don't want to say gaslit. No, I will. I'll channel my white queens. People get a little bit gaslit, okay, by some content creators who will be avoiding. And then as soon as they see one thing, they're like, oh, that's why I didn't talk to that person. It's like, no, motherfucker. Like, Asmongold is a very edgy content creator. Like, he has been very edgy. I'm very edgy. He's known that. He's known I've been edgy, and he said tons of very nice things about me, right? Throughout the entirety of my online career. We had conversations 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. He said when I got banned on Twitch, he hopes the best for me on YouTube. He thinks it'll be good for my content. The only issue now is that he doesn't like that I'm edgy in regards to his current political disposition that is getting him 50,000 concurrent viewers and, 6 to 7 figure payouts a month, which doesn't seem to me to be like an issue with the edginess. It seems to be more an issue of audience capture, is how I feel.
Well, all right. So maybe he's a little bit audience captured, but like by the same token, you've got this like DGG community. You've got this incredible army. You're like one of the most effective political streamers in terms of like getting people into seats, canvassing. Hassan almost never does that. Like you can't like send some spies to like pressure him and get into that Asmongold chat and Discord, say like, oh, I just talked to Destiny. Destiny thinks this is blah blah blah. You don't think there's any influence you could do to like kind of like give him a carrot to come to you?
I mean, I think I give carrots to people all the time. When somebody says something I agree with, I defend it, even if I hate him. I mean, I'm the only person on the internet that defended Hassan when he said that streaming was a more soul-crushing job than working fast food, just because I knew what he was trying to say. He's just incredibly inarticulate, which has been evidenced in the past multiple times. And when Asmongold makes a good point, like I'll say, yeah, I think Asmongold has a point here. I don't disagree with him here, even if my audience is primed to disagree with either of these people. But at this point, I think that's the furthest extent I'm willing to go with. It just seems like constantly building bridges where I'm the only one laying any of the bricks. And then when I do one thing that they don't like, all of a sudden they're like, oh no, I can't do it. Like at the end, what's the goal here, I guess? Yeah.